Good morning. As my introducer said, I am 72 years old. I ran my second full marathon in Hyderabad 4 months ago. It is never too late to run. I started running a little more than 3 years ago at the age of 68. It is never too late to start running. I was 7 years old when I was diagnosed with bronchial asthma. I was allergic to cold and mist in winter, heat and dust in summer, and the dampness of the monsoon. My asthma was a good excuse to skip PE in school throughout the year. I had to endure frequent and regular wheezing attacks till the age of 42. At that time, a doctor told me that I had the lungs of a 60-year-old. At the age of 50, after a fall and a fracture, an author told me that I had developed arthritis and ruled out any sports in my life. At the age of 60, I was told to pop a pill every single day for the rest of my life for high blood pressure. You don't need that perfect, healthy, disease-free body to start running. Having said that, it is always better to consult a doctor before you take to running as a sport. I retired from active work life at the age of 67. And it was then I decided to go for regular walks in the morning. 1 year went by, and one fine day I was invited by my daughter to take part in a trail marathon happening in Auroville near Pondicherry. She said I could even walk and complete a 10-kilometer distance. I decided to go along with my wife. Little did I know at that time that this was going to change my life for the better. As I went and stood in the start line, I was struck with the ambience. It was so electric, with thousands of enthusiastic runners wishing each other well. I thoroughly enjoyed the walk through the forest, to the drums of the folklore, and the local residents coming out on the streets to cheer us all the way as if we were celebrities. It was all new experience for me. Needless to say, we both were almost the last ones to finish. We never even made an attempt to run. It was only a walk through the forest. But I received a medal, my first ever sporting medal, at the age of 68. It is then I realized that marathon is an arena where I need not compete with others to win a medal. Everyone who finishes successfully is a winner. I like it. I hope to come back and do better next time. So I went to Chennai and started to do small jobs during my regular works. 6 months went by and I was getting nowhere. Due to sheer frustration, I was to give up when the second best thing happened in my running life. I joined an active running group near my area in Delhi. The dedication of the regular runners in that group was so infectious. They fine-tuned my running posture, they taught me landing techniques, breathing techniques, the importance of hydration and nutrition, what clothes and shoes to wear, With that help, started making small improvements in my running progressively. But I was not happy with the pace of my progress. My pace was too slow compared to the regular runner. I wanted to make more rapid improvement and tried too much food. The result? I got a calf strain, which made me low for 3 whole weeks. I resumed my training only to get injured again and again. After 3 episodes of injury, my calf strain subsided. But the injury brought with it perspective, maturity, and humility. It taught me never to take my body for granted and be patient. When you run well, be patient. When you get injured, be patient. I learned the fine line between training hard and at the same time respect the boundaries of my fitness level. I resumed my 10-kilometer runs regularly and was competing in the local marathon event. After about 10 events of 10 kilometers, I decided to do a half marathon of 21.1 kilometers. Again, with the guidance of the senior runners, we made a plan for me. I increased the distance from 10 to 18 kilometers during my weekend runs. And at the age of 69, and within a year of my starting to run, I did my first half marathon in an official event. Thus, my half marathon journey started. It took me to several places. I started enjoying my runs at this stage. The Chennai Trail Marathon in Stolavaram Lakelet, the Kaveri Trail Marathon along the banks of a canal, my first international event in Singapore, and latest is one in Goa along the Zuari River in Vasco. In the meantime, I had to shift my base to Coimbatore. Having run with the group so much for the last 1 year, I missed them very badly. Social media helped me to locate a not so active group in my area. And together with a couple of runners there, we started rebuilding the team. I applied what I learned from my Chennai group, how to sustain and nurture a running group. Posting regular schedules, being consistent, mentoring the new runners, and posting ample pictures. We runners love our pictures. All this helped the team to grow, and I am happy that after 2 years, we are 150 strong today. I went to think about my next target. With the new form group, we started going places. Being in Ooty, it is very difficult to avoid running in Nilgiri mountains. Besides, I wanted to test my lungs. So I did a 15-kilometer in Ooty and a 21.1 kilometer in Kotagiri. A confirmation that my lungs have come a long way from a state of affliction to a state of well-being. Having done that, my next target was the dream of every runner, a full marathon. Without it, you are not a marathoner. So I started training trail runners, but very soon I realized that it was a whole new ball game. It tests your endurance. You need a lot more perseverance, determination, grit, and dedication. It's extremely good, hard work. But I was running gradually taking one task at a time. I gradually, progressively increased the distance in my weekend schedules from 20, 25 and into the 30s. After a couple of runs of 35 and 36, I told myself I'm ready for a full marathon. I had a choice of venue for my first full marathon, Hyderabad and Bengaluru. Experienced runners told me not to try in Hyderabad because the terrain has lots of ups and downs and flyovers. So I did a half marathon in Hyderabad and went to Bengaluru for my full marathon. As I stood in the start line, I was extremely nervous than ever before. I tagged down to a 6-hour pacer, who later on I came to know is a legend on his own. He encouraged me to no end and made me believe that I could complete it. I ran shoulder to shoulder with him till the 26th kilometer, which was by itself a miracle according to my standards. But then my problem started. I started slowing down, getting tired and falling back. At the 30th kilometer, I started cramping in both legs and had to take frequent walking breaks and even had to stop by to stretch my calf. But I was taking one step at a time and was happy that every step I was taking was bringing me closer to the finish line. I finished in about 6.5 hours and was thrilled to see my pacer waiting for me to greet me at the finish line. And then I went on to receive my first ever full marathon medal. I am a marathoner now. My next target was a 30-kilometer run in Ooty. My experience of doing a 15 and 21, I thought will keep me in good stead, will help me. But this was totally new terrain with very steep inclines. It tested my endurance, and at many places I was on the verge of a breakdown, but I was able to complete it in about 5.5 hours. Having finished that, I set my eyes for my second full marathon. I wanted to go back to the dreaded rolling terrain of Hyderabad and try again. The first 2 hours went without any problem. Thereafter the sun had started coming out and scorching down. I got very tired. Too early into the run. I had only done about 15 kilometers at that time. But by this time I had learned how to manage the stress by taking walking breaks. At the 23rd kilometer, a sweeper vehicle came and slowly passed by. A concerned volunteer got down from the bus and he asked me, "Sir, are you sure you want to continue? You can get in if you want." I looked at the bus. There were at least 20 runners seated already there inside, with their faces buried in their mobile phones. It was so tempting. More than my body, the demons in my mind wanted me to get in. But I thought for a moment, what will I tell my folks back home? What will I post in my FB page tomorrow? I politely declared and decided to continue. Finally, I labored to finish in about 7 hours, slightly more than 7 hours. But I finished strong, without injury, and that is what mattered. What next? Who knows? Maybe another full marathon or an ultra. But for now, I continue to run with my new group and the other chapters of Coimbatore runners to stay fit. I know change takes time, patience, and a lot of hard work, but it starts with a decision to love and celebrate what I can do today, however modest it is. We all have run as a kid, haven't we? Have you ever seen a 2-year-old kid run to fetch a ball? No. He would sprint. Somewhere as we grow, we lost the art of running. It's true. Somewhere as we grow, we stop being ourselves. So I urge you to run, to rediscover the you in you. My fellow runners call me V, sir. V for Venkatesan. So I tell, if we can run, so can you. Thank you.